Hey everyone, so today I want to discuss Slapaham Records release number 35, and that is the Capitalist Casualties sort of compilation that collects a series of out of print singles, split EPs, and whatnot from the band Capitalist Casualties. And in total on this record, there are 74 tracks. The last four are covers. And it says at the top there, it is a collection of splits and out of print singles and whatnot. And that's what I love about labels like Slapaham, and when it comes to releasing smaller bands like Capitalist Casualties. Um, so you'd have to be local to wherever the Capitalist Casualties are from, and I'm pretty sure it's California to some degree, and somewhere in there. And if you weren't there, you were never going to get that split 7-inch that they did with whoever, because these labels were you were buying them at shows, and I have never been to a Capitalist Casualty show. They're out in the West Coast, and I'm way out in the East Coast. I'm in Canada, and I mean, by the time I found out about the Capitalist Casualties back around 2001, 2002, all of these singles and split EPs and whatnot were all long sold out. So for Slappingham to release this and put together the 74 tracks that people like me missed, this is a godsend. And this is a ton of material. Now, if you know the Capitalist Casualties, you know what you're getting yourself into. This is incredibly fast and furious, politically charged punk rock. The average song length is like 12 seconds to a minute. And this record, of course, from opening with Bad Habits right through to the cover of The Voorhees Pissed, this compilation doesn't let up. If you don't like your music incredibly fast and incredibly hard and incredibly angry, this is going to go straight over your head, and you're going to call it garbage and whatnot, which pisses me off because there's no type of music that's bad unless the people in the band can't play, or if you're just lazy and you're resorting to buying packs of loops and shit like that, then yeah, the music's garbage. But um, their lyrics are so incredibly smart, and so much of the time they're so incredibly on point that you can tell that these guys are incredibly smart, and they're talented musicians, albeit sort of walled off musicians who they're not really interested in branching out. These guys are just, at this point at least, they're completely pissed off, and all of their music reflects that. I love this compilation. I mean, Drug Culture's on here, The Sty of Christ is on here, Insecurities, Methamphetamine, Left of Scars on here, Diamonds and Warheads. Fuck, I haven't heard Diamonds and Warheads in years. Self Abuse, Fuck the Christians, Pincushion, Luxury Soul, The American Spectacle. There, there isn't a bad song on here. Now, there will be chunks that you will like more, as opposed to listening to other chunks that perhaps come from another split or they're from another small release, and you'll like how, like for example, with Spaz's "Sweat into the Oldies 3," there's a particular chunk of it that I liked the most, where I found that their sound got so heavy and so crushing, and whereas the rest of that compilation, collecting a bunch of other out of print EPs and splits and whatnot from Spaz, I love how Spaz sounds overall, but it's that one particular chunk of songs on Sweat and 3 that I just love the most. And the same things that play here, you can sort of hear their sound develop throughout the course from track 1 to track 74. I don't know what order these are in, of course. I'm not 100% if track 1 is from, the first single they did or the first split or whatever, and then by 74 it was their most recent. I don't know. But I do like how you can hear sort of an evolution in their sound, and how, despite the fact that they always sound the same, because every band has their own sound, you can hear the progression and you can hear the growth in the musicality of how the band gets stronger through the course of this compilation from start to finish. So I love the Capitalist Casualties. I fucking love that whole thrashcore power violence shit that blew up back in the early 2000s. I always have, and I always will. Yeah, so look, I'm gonna go. So thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little over 4.5 minutes while I discuss the Capitalist Casualties compilation. That's just what it's called. It's called the Capitalist Casualties. It's Slappingham number 35 for anybody out there that cares. If you like this review, like always, don't forget to do something nice for somebody. And when you get the opportunity, be sure to check out the Capitalist Casualties, because they fucking kick ass. And you guys fucking kick ass too. I'm gonna go. Have a good night. I just wanted to say thank you for making it through the entire video. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to remind everyone one more time, even though I've probably already done this in the video that you just watched, to please click the like button as well as the subscribe button because it helps this channel grow. And thank you for hitting like and subscribe, and we will see you guys really soon.